2005, I'm dreaming of Koboko being a city. If I die, it's okay, but one person will come in the future and say, today the city is here. So we meant to dream. For me, I'm dreaming about the city. Late France Ayime dreamt about Koboko becoming a municipality. Today I am mayor of municipality. Dr. Tasa Ayime is the MP. I am dreaming of a city. Tomorrow we'll have some of you to become the MPs, the mayors, the councillors of this city.
Meanwhile, some of the community members in Koboko have praised Sanya Wilson for his genius achievements.
Since when we are here in Koboko, we have only one clinic, let me say one hospital here in Koboko. And when we came to the power, he has opened. We have now 3 to 4 dispensaries. 3 to 4 dispensaries among Koboko municipality now. Within the municipality, you have 3 dispensaries. This all comes from his power.
Mayor is a very good person. When he is here, at the time he's a mayor, he is the person. If you take problem, he's the first person who enters there first and he rescue you in that problem. Especially our people in borders. If you got problem in that side, he enters there and he moves you. He will play any role. All people for that test. When there is the funeral, mayor is there. What is there? Even our schools today, mayor is the one who stands for us. As the refugees which are here in Koboko, mayor stand with them, 2 legs, to see if you got a problem. Mayor enters there and serve you very well. Even in the schools, if you have nothing, you came to him and tell him any problem which causes you, mayor helps you in that problem. And give anything which you want, he gives you.
Koboko is one of the districts found in the northwestern region, which was carved out of Aure City in 2005 and was recently granted municipal status, as they are planning to yearn for the city status in the near future. Meanwhile, Sanya Wilson, the current mayor for the municipality, who served for 10 years, has done a lot in the municipality developmental wise. Oraku Benson Pastore, compiling the story for Western Television NILECAST. Away from that story, moving back to religious story, all about how the Eid Adha was celebrated in Western region. Muslims in Ajuman district are asked to imitate Allah's image on Eid Adha. They are called to emulate the way prophets followed the rules of Muslims. Eid Adha means to give back to God, and Muslims of Western region are asked to emulate what Prophet Ismail did to give his son to God as a sacrifice. Onzima Alan compiles about that.
Ajuman East constituency Muslim community imitated the goodness of Allah during the prayer of Eid. They were called to emulate the way of prophets and follow the rules of Muslims. Preaching the word of Quran during Eid prayer, Sheikh Farikan Musa, the secretary of Daha Uganda Muslim Supreme Council Ajumani, who also doubles as the Imam, said this day of Eid al-Adha means to give back to God and ask Muslims of West Nile region to emulate what Prophet Ismail did to give his son to God as sacrifice.
Mata yudata ya masajori yudata narobuni inshallah yusu madi yantorere wata nantorere yar lele dikara jakka adusuni ya maruwa sakuro
Sheikh Ahmad Abirga of Noor Mosque in Pakele Town Council attributed this day to the Muslims as a day of happiness and urged them to celebrate it in good faith and learn how to share.
We are privileged as Muslims, and I personally am privileged as Muslims from Pakele, Noor Masjid. It is our pleasure that we are celebrating the day of Eid al-Adha, which is a day of sacrifice, as stated in the Quran. It is a day that the Prophet, peace be upon him, that is Ibrahim alayhi salam, was to slaughter his son, but instead the creator, the creator of the whole universe, decided to change the decision that he had made by changing or giving sheep to be slaughtered instead of slaughtering his son. Now, as Muslims from Pakele, I want to urge us as Muslims, the day of Eid al-Adha is a day of happiness, is a day of celebration, and is a day of uniting ourselves, coming into reconciliation amongst ourselves. If in cases where maybe by incident we have maybe shortcomings amongst ourselves or challenges, we come into reconciliation with others. So, and therefore, on my personal behalf, I want to urge all the Muslims in Pakele and Germany at large to be.
Meanwhile, Honorable Muhammad Karim, Councillor Pakele Town Council, called upon the Muslims of Adjumani East and West constituency to go for the registration of national identity cards so that they can be true citizens of Uganda.
Pakele Town Council laki upemane disi lakini diane ale mawe anyabi anyinitote anyote di piro de jadi to yadi ne adi politician ori kima ile tore ori politician ko politician laki politician pa nyane jo eya nyilo fora ko lan pala ka chance ko jota disi tama jolere aya jo anyo pe adi aniko yani sa echara disi ma jola nyine tore jo madi alo le dua na sara eya na manifesto di banzela anyinira anyere anyidura laka ditama le majo anyine tore tatia se joma le majo anyine tore diaro den program gametiri ko yandaga ani ID choka te nyiri na expire kursa ko le cho ID bara adunga ID na digital ID disi nyidunya sa nyanye tonya ID ra ID na jonye chora na kanyite de local citizen country di disanye laki mari merikare manya anyiduanya sa anyanye to anya ID itagaro majola yene ndo idigade atore ale manzo pero bangano kwasi bale manzo anyaya ka idigade arokwasi.
Hajat Kerima Fadula, a true believer of Muslim in Pakele Town Council, however, said the day of Eid should not be the day for the Muslim girls and women to disobey the rules of Islam, especially through their code of dressing.
Alamunve Kerima Fadul ama Pakele Mosque ga andru Idi andru de dero ala sadisi ini izonziri izonzi amadgari andru idisi ini amuki moke yala Idi do kora ki badri zo za dressing code adru ta amadi dini dire niko letati izonzi pero kube le dressing code ibadro amadi dini diri izo udu de ga re bezaba ko le ide izo pere moke andro do nebi ngari nebi Adam kingari nebi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam badiri letati okopa duki au babi deki bada baba feki zaka baba muki hijaga mijewe salara rega letati Islam bozaki ibadri zako idriza madri badru kandro do ambia ingari.
Adjumani district yearly continue to celebrate with the rest of the world the day of Eid al-Adha safely. Kashundot Fancy Onzima Alan reporting for West Nile Television NILECAST.
Moving to health sector, this time in the Greater Nebi region, Nebi Central Hospital has received the movable X-ray machines for TV, not TV radar, Navy General Hospital has received movable X-ray machines for TB patients who have been finding it a challenge as the only X-ray machine broke down 2 years ago. Take a look at the story.
Navy General Hospital's receipt of movable X-ray machines will boost management of TB patients who have been finding it a challenge as the only X-ray machine broke down 2 years ago. The Ministry of Health has distributed mobile digital X-ray machines to 12 districts hospitals to enhance screening for presumptive tuberculosis patients. While handing over the machines to Navy District leadership this morning, Dr. Aldo Murua, team leader from the Ministry of Health, said these machines will allow efficient and effective X-ray services, reducing the need for patients to travel long distances for diagnostic services.
We are providing this equipment to 5 districts in West Nile region. These include the Navy District, Pakwach District, Mario Polo District, Yumbe District, and the Obongi District. Previously, 2 districts, Arua City and the Maracha District, had this equipment. So in all, we now have 7 districts in the region that have equipment.
Dr. Emmanuel Onapa, Medical Superintendent, Navy General Hospital, said the movable X-ray machine will likely improve healthcare delivery by enhancing diagnostic capabilities and allowing for timely and accurate diagnosis, which informs treatment decisions.
We are glad today we have received a digital X-ray machine, courtesy of Ministry of Health as a donation from the U.S. government. This digital X-ray machine is specially donated for TB screening and diagnosis. It has been embedded with artificial intelligence, whereby when an X-ray is done, it can easily be able to help the health worker to diagnose tuberculosis. The X-ray, of course, can also be used for other X-rays, not necessarily for TB, but also for chest, for limb, and many other initiatives. It has come timely because TB is a burden still in the country. Uganda is still among the 30 high burden countries for TB, and Navy District is not exclusive. In a year, we get around 400 cases.
Geoffrey Ukelo, Vice Chairperson Navy District Local Government, noted that the X-ray machine will increase accessibility, especially in rural or hard-to-reach areas.
I want to tell members of the public that we are very, very grateful today for having received an X-ray machine which is digital. According to the explanation given by the ministry official, the X-ray machine is a volatile machine. It can be used for other challenges under health.
Donald Owachgiu, Assistant RDC Navy, asserted that the machine will enable medical staff to make informed decisions promptly, while can lead to better health outcomes.
X-ray machine was given from the Ministry of Health today, well delivered and well received. One of the things I wanted to assure you, as we receive this thing, one of the things we are expecting triple service delivery to our people in the community. And we want to encourage the community that this machine is movable. It is going to be moving in different communities to make sure that we diagnose TB, we diagnose people with the bones issue, people with the heart issues, and many other issues. This X-ray is multi-purpose.
This highlights the efforts of the Ugandan government in boosting the fight against TB and other diseases across the country. The X-ray machine will be free of charge for TB patients and others. Alfred Jawok, Camila Stansha, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Back to religious story, this time how the people in Arua City celebrated Eid. Here comes the story. As Muslims mark Eid al-Adha today, several religious leaders from Arua City reminds the masses of proper misuse of social media, especially TikTok, that is witnessing a rise in abuse. Faris Majid reports about that.
Muslim believers who prayed Salat al-Eid from Arua primary school playgrounds were reminded of proper use of social media, most especially TikTok, that has been abused by so many people, especially the youths of the region. The reminder comes amidst the rising misuse of social media, most especially TikTok, to abuse, incite masses and other bad practices across the region. Sheikh Said Omar Ramani, who delivered the Eid sermon, called for responsible usage of TikTok by the youth in the region.
We can use TikTok to do a lot of good things in our community, to give guidance to people. But TikTok, some people also misuse TikTok, and that is the part which is very bad. You know, using TikTok to insult, to abuse, and to cause discord among people, that is not a good way of using TikTok.
Relatedly, Sheikh Abu Jafar Karala, the Arua Muslim district card, also emphasized on the right for handling of telephone devices.
So there are people who have failed to use social media. They have used it negatively. For intimidation, for harassing, taking the laws into their hands. If you can write 2-3 sentences, you take it overboard. That's what I emphasized in my sermon. I said that these phones, if we use them properly, if we can use them.
Meanwhile, Salim Kumaket, the Resident City Commission of Arua, implored the masses to utilize social media for wealth creation.
Of course, social media has come. We can't do away with it, but we must use it responsibly. We should not use it to abuse leaders. We should use it to create wealth.
Eid al-Fitr is the second Eid celebrated by the Muslims and falls on the 10th of Dhul Hijjah of the Islamic calendar, and this is celebrated to honor Prophet Ibrahim's dream of sacrificing his only son. Farish Majid, reporting for West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Away from that story, now moving to sports sector. As the period for ball games 2 years, which is always dominated by netball and athletics in Uganda, as the famous sporting events, Mvarasine Secondary School, one of the iconic schools in West Nile region, when it comes to sporting activities, vows this time not to disappoint the fans in netball sector. First, take a look at how the girls are preparing for the real tournament. As the period for ball games 2 years, which is always dominated by netball and athletics as the famous sporting events, Mvarasine Secondary School, one of the iconic schools in West Nile region, when it comes to sporting activities, vows this time not to disappoint the fans in netball sector, as they promise to pick it up from the legacy the boys left last season in football, as they performed brilliantly. Efetre Isaac, the games teacher at Mvarasine Secondary School, highlights the general public on how they are gearing up and further updates on the performance of the school in the recent seasons.
This term we have ball games too. Our major focus is on a netball, which currently is going on. And as far as ball games 1 was concerned, we succeeded in boys football, and we collected the trophies. We went for national, and we did very well. This time we are aiming higher. We started preparing for netball since last term. That's why you see the girls are so good. We are expecting better performance this year. Our performance has always been good in netball. Last year in city games, we went up to finals. And during the regionals, we also played finals as a Arua City. It was a Arua City derby between Mvara and the Arua Public. We made it, and we were the first runners-up. The trophy was picked by Arua Public. But this year, we have high hopes because we have quality players. We are hopeful that in city games, the trophy will now come to Mvarases. Reaching the regionals, again, we shall make it. Our limit is always the nationals. We shall go for nationals, wherever it will be. I think it is in Tororo. We are already preparing to go to Tororo.
Meanwhile, the team leaders of the netball team, Mvarasine Secondary School, have also expressed how ambitious they are for this year's competition.
Hey, my name is Onjizi Odori, a player of Mvara Secondary School. This year, we are having a big plan for our school. So we have been working hard, training, even we did not go for holidays because we just want to work hard and do something for our school. We have been playing, like the past years, we have been playing, we like almost reach the finals, but we cannot make it. But this time around, we have been having training, so we have that plan of going up to the finals and picking that big trophy up for our school, because our school is expecting a lot from us. Really, girls, the school is expecting a lot of us. So the boys, they have shown for us the example. They have motivated us, encouraged us to like work hard like them. So we are working tirelessly to do something for our school, and the school is in full support of it. So West Nile, we are trying to tell you guys that we are going to work hard and reach till the finals. So I have my ladies here. We are going to work hand in hand. We are going to do something for the Mvaras, for the Railers, for the Bushwas, to make the school. Thank you, big ups.
This time around, we are having that target of reaching until finals, and we must get the city trophy for this year. And we have the target of being the best all over West Nile. Even if in the regionals, we are going to make it, because we have that target, because we started our training since last term, since first time up to now, and even we never went for holidays just because we want to achieve our goals of becoming the winner of this year.
Mvara Senior Secondary School is the iconic school in West Nile region, known of genius performances in sports, and in the past 2 seasons, they have been finishing as the runners-up in netball championship, both at city and regional level. Orak Benson Pastore, compiling the story for West Nile Television NILECAST Sports. With that, we are closing the chapter, and we shall open it till tomorrow at the same time and also in the same television in the names of West Nile Television. Have the best of your moments.